Polaris Prize-winning musician Jeremy Dutcher was one of them. He said Buffy was a trailblazer in the early days of the peace movement and an influence throughout his entire life.
But now it's so much more, because you understand the deep incisiveness in which she wrote those political songs, you know, and that she was undressing the whole system, you know, and just speaking truth to power. And so now that stuff sits on me in a different way than it did. So I'm kind of rediscovering her music all the time, you know? There's always kind of like a new layer to that songwriting that, and even coming here to do this and kind of dig into I'm singing Universal Soldier tonight, but in my language too.
And Buffy Sainte-Marie joined Dennis Ward earlier this week to talk about her musical legacy and her thoughts on the upcoming National Day for Truth and Reconciliation.
Buffy, fantastic to have you with us. Canada finally has an official day towards recognizing the harms of residential schools. How have attitudes towards Indigenous peoples changed over your career? And what do you think this day means?
Well, of course, it depends on where we're talking about. People are much more aware in Canada because of Truth and Reconciliation than they are in the States, where, you know, most people are just not aware of it at all. So my take on it is that the good news about the bad news, residential schools, is that more people know about it now. To me, it's step 1 and 2. But if we don't keep it going, then that's all it's going to amount to. But we are keeping it going. I see it everywhere. So I see it's not only affecting non-Indigenous people who are learning, but also Indigenous people who are both learning and beginning to teach.
Buffy, how will you be marking the day on September 30th?
I'm going to be home. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be connected to family. So I'll be with you, you know. It's, like I say, the good news about the bad news is more people know about it now. You know, it's good that people know about it, but it's such a terrible, terrible tragedy in Canada's history. And, of course, it's been devastating for us.
Buffy, it's a busy time for you. The documentary Buffy Sainte-Marie, Carry It On, has just had its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival. Can you tell us a bit about that project?
Oh, boy, people have been loving it, and I'm so proud of Eagle Vision, Lisa Meaches and Kyle Irving, for bringing Madison Thomas onto the project, because she has just been fabulous. People love her movie, and I am so proud to have worked with Andrea Warner again. So it's really very close to my heart, and I've been loving it. And TIFF was a lot of fun, and people are loving the documentary, by the way. We just get stopped all the time. Everybody's loving it.
Really looking forward to seeing it. Buffy, you're not somebody who stands still too often. Can you tell us a bit about what you're working on now?
Oh, same old. You know, I like you, I go to bed. I don't know if I'm going to dream or not, but if I do, I'm probably going to turn it into something. I've come out with several children's books in the last couple of years. Topway and the Magic Hat is finally out in English, and also a Cree edition. So that's available everywhere, you know, Amazon and bookstores and every place. And 2 other books, one called Still This Love, illustrated by Julie Flett. Hey Little Rockabye is out. I'm just going to continue, you know, accepting the songs that come into my head and trying to turn them into something great for you guys.
Looking forward to anything you put out, Buffy. A pleasure to have you with us. Thanks for taking some time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We see you.